Hey y'all, Paul Wooten here, WRF Customs. Welcome back to my channel. Back to my normal mode, sitting at my desk. Gonna do this little video, kind of give you guys a update of what all's going on. Obviously, you guys have been watching my videos. You saw the one video where I kind of did a quick tour of my buddy's shop. That video only touched the surface. I've almost gone through 60% of those boxes of the upstairs and find a lot of Hot Wheels and a lot of other stuff. So, been going through all the boxes, been sorting the Hot Wheels out in the garage. I did the two videos the other day on the 50 cent castings, and I kind of went about that the wrong way. I gave the wrong instructions, and I apologize for anybody that missed out. I did say a private message, and then people post in the public, and I was getting emails, I was getting text, I was getting messenger through Facebook, I was getting Instagram messages, I was getting texts, so I was getting messages from all kinds of ways. So I'm going to be doing some more videos like that where I'm going to show a bunch of cars, and I'm going to that particular video, you'll have to put the car you want in the description below in the comments, and first come first serve. There will be many castings that have more than one of the same, so what I'll do is it'll be casting number 1, and then there'll be a A, B, C, D. Reason why I'm doing that, because I'm going to go through a couple hundred cars probably, so I'm just going to continue those numbers as high as they go till we're out of cars, and then we'll do the ABC for if there's 1 or 3. So that's how we're going to do that. The first video I'm going to do, it's actually going to be 25-cent cars. There's some really good cars in there, give or take, mainly fantasy cars, or if it has a bad card. On the 25-cent cars, there's no guarantee of condition of cards. Some of them have bent corners, some of them have soft edges, whatever. I'm selling the car, not the package, just to make that clear. Also, on the 50-cent cars, if I see a flaw in the card, I'll note that whenever I show the picture. If it's got a cracked blister, if the card's kind of bent a little bit. But at the same time, I'm not guaranteeing condition of card. I am actually selling that car as a loose car. It just has a garage around it still. So just let that know up front. Now the dollar cars, the more desirable castings, muscle cars, trucks, and different stuff like that. Also, they won't be 100% mint. They're in real good shape, the ones that I've sorted out so far. But the desirable casting is mainly what I'm selling. Once again, I ain't selling the cardboard. I'm selling the car inside the package. So just so everybody has that understanding, these cars have been in boxes for years, and some of them got cobwebs on them, and I've tried to wash them off, just with a brush. With a rag. A lot of the cards have yellowed some, so I have no control over this. What I'm just doing is I'm trying to liquidate these cars, put them in the hands of the collectors, and just give you guys a good deal. This channel is not turned into a selling channel, but I'm trying to help my buddy out. It helps me out too, because I'm not working. So it kind of gives me the opportunity to help my buddy and his family out. At the same time, I sell it, and I get a little bit just for handling and doing all the processing and stuff. So I and they appreciate everything you guys buy. In the comments of this video, I'm looking for Corvette collectors. Anybody likes to collect Corvettes, please make a comment down in the comments, and or email me at wrfcustoms@comcast.net. got a bunch of Corvettes. I kind of did this once a bunch of folks picked a bunch of cars the last time. They also asked, hey, do you have this? Do you have that? So there was a whole lot of side boxes going on. Just continue to add to these guys' boxes. Have you seen Champion DJK? That box went from him picking 15, 20 castings to it ended up about 71 castings. So, and then if you saw AR Hotbox, we kind of did the same thing. So he just kept asking for additional things. I would send them pictures. So I'll do that with you also on these vets. First come, first serve. First person that emails me say, hey, I want Corvettes, I will get you can email me your number. I will text you pictures, and we'll go from that point on. I do have more Ferraris that I have available. Some of the same as the ones before that I did a video on the Ferraris. But same thing, email me if you're interested in the Ferraris, and then I'll send you pictures. And I'm only going to do it that way for just a day or two. Then if I don't get enough responses, they'll just be mixed in with the dollar stuff more than likely. So try to make this as easy as possible. And you guys just wish me luck up there. You get up there in that loft up there, and you're opening up boxes, and it's like Christmas. It's like, okay, the box. This is the weirdest thing. It's funny. You guys are seeing my process out here. How I've got the boxes labeled: Camaros, muscle cars, F-150 trucks, Baja breakers, and so forth. His will say Rusty Wallace on the side, and I open it up and it'll have Ricky Rudd product in it. Sometimes it'll say NASCAR Hot Wheels Racing, and it'll have Racing Champions NASCAR stuff in it. So his older stuff, he kind of did all that correctly, but as years went by, he just reused boxes and didn't scratch the name and renamed them. So, prayers go for him. He's this is going to be a big change with us having to, pretty much sell his collection, his shop. So, and for those that just to add to it, there's probably, you saw the video, so if you just think about how many cars are in that particular place or items, I mean, there's probably 200 something thousand cars in there easy. So just to relate back to when I was on that episode of Muscle, Detroit Muscle on Spike, the guy had asked me a question. How many does anybody in your town here have more cars than you? And I said, yes. I said, my buddy down the road has probably 200 something thousand pieces. So, and then of course, when the episode comes out, he said, I can't remember the words exactly. He said, this is Paul where he stores his 200,000 cars. I don't have that many. I do have a lot, and my collection has grown a lot because I've brought a lot of his cars here, and they're in my building now, so it almost looks like the old days. But just to kind of lay that on you, so if anybody goes and watches that episode, and I need to put links so you guys can go watch it. Somehow or another, it says I can buy it or pay $1.99 and get it off YouTube, but I need to get a permanent copy for myself. All I have is the link to the their website, and I did have somebody go ahead and film me one, but it was a little bit blurry. I was trying to get a little bit crisper, so I may figure something out. One of you gurus out there. But that's pretty much where we're at, and kind of wanted to. I've got old Tex out there. Shout out to you. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and get those pictures of those transporters and the team transporters to use, so you can pick some out. But just to kind of give you an idea, what the team transporter is this Matchbox. Sorry the lighting sucks, but I'm tired and I don't want to get all the lights on. But it's got a rollback on it, and it comes with two cars. One comes on the back of the hauler, and the other one is in the package right behind it. Okay, this is like the practice car. This is the racing car, test car. This one has plastic white letter wheels on it, and it's just kind of a flat black with just a sponsor and a number. This one actually has the real rider tires on them. Well, crud, no, wrecked. But it's got black rims and real rubber tires on it. And this here just has the plastic convoy wheels on it. But to kind of show you something that I did, and this has been this is like 92, 93 when this thing was created by Matchbox. So these tampos have been on there a long time. Well, I took acetone and I was able to take most of the tampo off. I left the Goodyear on there. But you still can see, if you look at it in the light, you actually can see there used to be a logo on the roof too, and I took it off. But just straight acetone will take all that off, and you'll get that look on the trucks. And these are awesome for anything. You can take, Camaro and put it on the back. You can put this big truck on the back. So it's a pretty cool hauler. So I'll have those up available after Tex gets to go first picking. And once I decide on how much that I want on them, I'll let you guys know. And then I've got the transporters where it's a rig and a trailer, but the trailer's plastic and it has racing sponsors on it. So may not be anything you guys are interested in. But if anybody's interested in NASCAR diecast, I'm trying to find some for Patrick J. I'm trying to find some of the first racing champions that come out. I'm still digging. But if you're an Earnhardt fan, Earnhardt Jr. fan, a Jeff Gordon fan, or a Tony Stewart fan, I've pretty much got majority of those cars, 124 scale and 164 scale in multiple brands. If you have a specific car that you want me to look for, email me, wrfcustoms@comcast.net. Email me the picture, and I'll look and see if I can find it or if I know he's got it. And then we can work something out. He's got everything from Racing Champions, Winner's Circle, Revell, Hot Wheels Racing, Action, Elite, Franklin Mint, some pieces. I've got a Richard Petty car I got to show you that'll blow your mind. But anyway, I know most of you guys aren't NASCAR guys, and that's fine. But this is kind of what my videos are going to be about for a couple of days. It's going to be Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels racing and Matchbox racing, just putting it out there for you guys. Found some other really cool stuff that I need to show you guys. That it's old school stuff. Has a little, I forget the brand, maybe Jada. It came with the little, not minions, but little dudes in it, like lowered cars and stuff with the little, I can't remember what the little dudes were called, but anyway, they're in there. That's some pretty cool stuff I'll show. I don't know if I'm going to let that stuff go or not. I had it, got rid of it years ago, and found it again, so kind of working for cars, so but so well, thank you guys. I'm rambling on, but I wanted to first of all do some shout outs here. Jeff Hill, man, it's been awesome to talk to you on the phone. The other day, AR Hotbox, we've talked a bunch over the last couple weeks. Champion DJK, we talked forever. Rick from Sick Diecast, we've been talking quite a bit. And then Count 5 has been emailing me about some cars that he wants. And Hot Wheels Costa Rica, Dave down there, has got me a list of cars to be hunting for him. And I'm working on that for you. About got a box plumb full of it. So I'll take pictures of it and email them to you back. And that way you can say yay or nay. And then we can final on that. But your box is still open, ready to go. And then another buddy of mine, Doug, up in Washington, he got a bunch of more stuff, so it's fixing to head his way. So, yeah, man, appreciate everybody's support, everybody's prayers, and my buddy's not going to be the same. He's been doing this shop for about 30 years. So, yeah, but it's getting late. I'm gonna turn this one off and upload it and let you guys study it. And if you have any questions, ask in the comments, and I'll retell the process when I start doing the videos. So thanks for tuning in, and I'm out of here.